What's going on, Gruz Gang, and welcome to the channel. This video is going to be just a little bit different than most of the videos that I normally make. In fact, it's been a long time since I've made a video like this, and that's simply because I usually defer to people who make better content and are usually way more articulate than I am to talk about these things. And what I want to talk about is the Activision Blizzard situation. As a content creator and as a Twitch streamer, I have played Activision Blizzard games not every other time, but there have been a lot of times in the past month or so that I will at least once a week, I will drop into a game of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, I don't do as much Overwatch streaming as I did because I'm kind of suffering from some Overwatch fatigue, but there are Blizzard games that I've played as well. And as a content creator, as a Twitch streamer, and as someone who wants to show their support for the employees of Activision Blizzard who are going through this terrible upset, who are going through this terrible time, how do I do this? What do I do to show my support for the employees, but not for the executives? I don't want to promote Activision Blizzard. I want to promote the employees. So what do I do? I'm sure I'm not the only person who has thought about this. The moral conundrum, as it were. And I feel like, as a Twitch streamer, the last thing that I really should do is go through my my Steam library and just start ripping out all of the Activision Blizzard titles. I don't think that that's really the answer, because at the end of the day, well, the executives have already made their money off of those. That's done. Going forward is where the change needs to happen. And how can I, as a lowly gamer, help to affect change? And one of the things that I thought about was something as simple as just shutting down the wallet, the bank account. I'm pretty notorious for every time I jump into Call of Duty, I will go right to the store and I will look at the skins for the guns and see if there's a new anime themed skin or something that I can get from my loadout. It's like literally one of the first things I do. It's like, hey guys, let's go to the store. Let's see what they've got. And in the past, I have dropped quite a bit of money on loot boxes for Overwatch. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. So during this time, I feel like the way that I can affect change is to talk with my wallet. Is this going to hurt the developers? Is this going to affect the bottom line for the employees? It may. It could. And that's not what I want. I don't want to add to an already horrible situation. But a worse situation would be to call for a complete closure of Activision and Blizzard, because then the employees wouldn't have a job. And that's not what I want either, because it isn't the game's fault. It isn't the place where they work. It isn't the fault of the company, quote unquote. It's the fault of the people who are in the position to do these terrible things. Those are the people that need to be held accountable, not the company, not the building, not the industry. It's those individuals who did terrible things. I still want to support the employees of Blizzard. I still want to support the games that they're developing. I still want to play Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4, but I'm not going to do that as long as the situation is going on. And I feel like for myself, it would be a disservice, I feel like, to the employees who poured their heart and soul in horrible situations to make these games, to just arbitrarily toss the games aside. It's not the game's fault. It's not Destiny 2's fault. It's not Overwatch's fault. It's not Call of Duty's fault. It's the people who did terrible things. It's their fault. And I think it would be a disservice to just go through and, start deleting them and canceling my accounts and calling for a closure of the company. That's not what I think anybody wants. And as a streamer, one of my main mottos is to support the industry however I can. And this, I think, is how I'm going to do it. Until the situation is resolved, Activision Blizzard, especially the executives, will be receiving no more money from me. Once the situation is resolved and the employees at Activision Blizzard have a work environment that is safe and secure and is free of this harassment, then it will be absolutely business as usual, and I will be overjoyed to, I won't be able to physically do it, but in spirit, I will be right there with them, cheering them on every step of the way. So I hope this video maybe helps someone else who is kind of wrestling with this dilemma of what to do. What should I game? Should I game it? Should I not game it? And I just want to say, what I've decided to do is entirely on me. I could be underthinking, I could be overthinking, and I could be completely off the mark. This is what I feel is right to do for me, to not only show my support for the employees, but to sort of voice my disdain at the executive situation. I can't tell anybody else what to do. It's sort of swim at your own risk type of a thing. If you still want to stream Call of Duty Modern Warfare or Warzone or Overwatch, there's nothing wrong with that. These games are not at fault. These games have done nothing wrong. As for myself, I'm just gonna not pay the people who are in charge until they're either no longer in charge or have been replaced with better people who are in charge. This was a very important topic for me, and I felt like I needed to talk about it, both as a content creator and as someone who has been in the work environment, who has seen both the positive and the negative aspects of a corporation. So I hope that this helps someone, and I hope that it gives some people something to think about. So having said that, I would love to get your feedback, your thoughts on the situation, maybe your thoughts on what you would do as a content creator or a streamer if you do any streaming. Put all that in the comment section down below and let me hear all about it. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Have an amazing day. Keep being awesome, and I will see you all in the next video.